Welcome back, everyone, to the Legend of Jiggles.
Jiggle, jiggle. Wiggle, wiggle.
Okay, cool. One of the things we need to do immediately is, well, I think we talked to the asshole last time to get our charts.
Yeah, you got charts.
We got, yeah. We have, oh shit, this is terrible. I thought we had like at least 4 of these. We have 2. That's unfortunate. I think what we're going to want to do first is, let's turn in, we didn't do it last time, but let's turn in these, in our Knight's Crest to get the thing.
Oh, yeah.
Let's do that, and then we can go do the next dungeon.
The bad dungeon.
You're saying it's bad because you're bad.
Yeah.
Down, right, left, up, okay. Yeah, there you go. We started playing this game, recording really late today. It's like 9 o'clock now, holy shit.
Is it really? Oh my god.
For me it is.
We never start this late.
I didn't expect it. So I had to go help my dad with his bounce house business. I don't know if I ever mentioned it before. And usually it takes like an hour, sometimes 2. But like this took 3 hours. I didn't expect to take that long. We had to like drive out far. And everything that we had to do was like in the fucking... Everything we had to do ended up being a water slide. Which means we had to like sit in the mud and shit, and it's Florida, so it sucks dick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I feel for you.
Yeah.
I was
It's
more
not hard or
surprised
difficult, it's just like, it takes more time because you have to wait for the water to get outside of a giant balloon.
It was just, by the time 5:30 came around for me, I'm like, oh yeah, he's probably not gonna actually record today. Oh well.
Yeah. We might just
That's
end up
life.
recording like 5, like we might end up doing like a single dungeon and that's it.
Yeah. Well, that's fine. We'll get through this game eventually.
Yeah. We're really
feel
close
like-
to the end. We're basically, like I said, I think we're at the part of the game where it's basically all open to us. 'Cause
Yeah,
this next dungeon, we could have done it first.
How many more dungeons are there?
Technically, this is the last real dungeon.
So there's this dungeon and then the final area?
Yeah, there's the final dungeon, but there's like mini dungeons we could do.
Okay.
Like, one of the, I think it's not much of a spoiler because we saw it on our treasure map. That we have to go inside the ghost ship. That isn't a dungeon, but it's like a mini dungeon.
Yeah.
Like, I think it has like a mini boss at the end or something, but it's not like an actual proper boss. No, it's been hard times ever since you. Oh man. No, look in your eyes, not the one you left here. Oh man. Okay. We have to show him that we're stronger. We have a better shield and the master sword. Hopefully we don't kill you.
It's okay, he has a harpoon. He'll win.
If I must say so, your skills with the sword at the skill level of a page. Try hit it. Oh, oh no.
What, you can't do this? This is easy. This is kid stuff.
Woo! Oh fuck! I tried to jump backwards.
Dumbass. Don't you know you're supposed to side jump, not jump backwards?
Fuck. My
So bad at this.
I hate it because I hit the fucking I hit the table.
This is one of the few things I was actually good at in the game.
I side jumped, you fucking idiot, and it killed me. I listened to you and I'm like, okay, I'll side jump the next time he blocks my attack.
That time you weren't supposed to side jump.
Oh yeah, because you're not supposed to. You're supposed to. I'm supposed to jump backwards, but I fucked it up because I keep getting myself into a corner by like hitting him into a corner, and like I can't jump backwards. Man, this guy's really strong.
Yeah.
Right? Like, why didn't he go on the journey?
He only has a heartbone. He doesn't have a cool green costume.
Like, we hit him, like, with our cool, like, parry attacks, and he still blocks it. Oh, I jumped backwards, and I didn't do it in time. Because I think I hit the shark mouth. Loser. Yeah, I'm just focusing. I think when he blocks it, you're supposed to do your parry. Yeah, like that. Like he blocks it, and I think you can immediately do a parry. I think that's how it's supposed to work. Yeah, that's how it is. And if you fuck it up... Ah, what the hell? You see that? I did the A parry attack, but because he was in the wall, I got hit by it.
It doesn't matter, you already accomplished what you needed to.
I'm gonna fucking style on him, though. I'm gonna style on this asshole. I'm gonna show him what's what. Oh, booyah! Fuck you!
Badass.
Yeah, I'm a badass. I'm gonna get the 420. I have 1 health left. Fuck, the same thing happened again. I'm gonna get the 420 immediately parry rolls into the wall so he can hit me for free. You know, I got hit twice like that. So, you know, did I get hit? No, the first time I just fucked it up. So, if we didn't have walls, I'd be able to do that to him forever. Or at least do a lot better.
Yeah, you can't say that in real life, though, you fucker.
Yeah, I know. But it's a video game, though, right? Like, if there weren't any walls, I'd be able to dodge roll around him still.
And?
Yeah, that's just it. I'm saying, as a skilled gamer, I can do this. Yo, we need that. We don't have any money because we gave it all to a fucking man in green tights.
Who may or might not be a pedophile, who knows?
Yes. So, by the way, one of the things I forgot to mention was, during the, helping my dad with the bounce houses, is,
Oh, yeah.
there was a story. So one of the bounce houses, he set it up, and when he was setting up, like, the night before, someone was like, yo, because this is still during the pandemic for everyone at home. The virus is still a thing that exists, though we can't say its name. So the person, my dad was setting it up at someone's house, and their neighbor in their backyard behind their house, is like, this is a party, right? He's like, yeah, it is. It's like tomorrow or something? He's like, yeah, the party's gonna happen tomorrow. And they're like, aren't we supposed to still be practicing social distance? And my dad's like, yeah, I guess you're supposed to be. But, like, the lockdown... I'm wanting to hold B. And he's, my dad's like, I guess they are, but they don't really have to anymore, because the lockdown kind of lifted a little bit in Florida. And, so the woman is like, oh, okay, it's kind of weird. And then, my dad's still setting up the bounce house, like at night for the day before. And, the lady then gets on her phone. This is their neighbor. They're not the people that my dad's renting the place to, but their neighbor. And he's behind their house, and is like, okay. Like, she's on a phone talking to someone, probably like her sister or a friend or something, and talking loud enough so my dad can hear it. Right? Like, she's clearly doing this on purpose so my dad can hear it. And she's like, yeah, there's gonna be a party there tomorrow. And they're, like, my neighbors. And, like, they're gonna be at the top of this bounce house, like, water slide. And if they, like, sneeze or cough, like, those germs and the virus could, like, easily get into, like, my house and affect me and my family. And she's like, I don't like this. I don't like how, you know, making it, like, being a bitch about it, right? Like,
oh my god.
So, that's not the end of the story. So my dad was like, okay. And she was saying this loud enough while on her phone in the backyard within earshot of my dad. So she was clearly doing this on purpose so my dad can hear it. So maybe he would cancel it or something. He didn't because he's not a moron. And
why should he have to? All he's doing is getting paid to set it up.
He's doing his job. So anyways, she's just upset about, like, these people doing that, right? My dad decides, like, okay, he's about to leave. He tells the family, he's like, oh, okay, your neighbor's kind of being a little weird. Kind of, you might have a problem with her because she was complaining already about that you guys were going to have a party. And he's like, just be careful because, you know, like, just telling them just in case, like, she's already complaining that you're going to have a party because of the pandemic or whatever. And he's just telling them, be careful, you know, you don't know what she could do or what she might do or whatever. And then he leaves. So the next day, which was today, in the morning, my dad gets a call from them. And he decides to go by their house and clean up the mess that this woman had brought. So what she had decided to do, she denied it obviously, but what she had decided to do was she had thrown dog shit on top of the water slide. And,
Excuse me?
I'm not done yet. She also found a dead squirrel, most likely run over by a car, and threw that on the water slide as well.
So you're telling me because this lady was such a
Here's the
petty
thing, like, you might be like, oh, what about the other neighbors? They have 2 neighbors, right? One of them were a bunch of kids, like a bunch of, like, young kids, just playing around having fun. And the other one was an old couple, like a really, like, 80-year-old old couple, like, really old, and they were really nice and caring when my dad was setting it up. They were like, oh, the kid's gonna have a party tomorrow, it's gonna be great and fantastic. So, you know, it wouldn't be them, because they were being nice, and they even knew about it, and my dad was joking, he's like, oh, are you guys gonna go down the slide? And they're like, oh no, we're too old for that, right? Like, you know, just making playful banter with them. So it's not gonna be them. It won't be the, like, it's not gonna be the 5 kids in the neighbor's house who was outside playing around, because they're probably gonna want to go on the slide tomorrow.
And probably even get the chance to go on the slide tomorrow,
And here's
let's
the
be
thing,
honest here.
those 2 houses didn't have dogs. When I went to go help pick up the fucking slide today, when I went to go pick it up, the girl had like 3 dogs.
Yeah.
And so there was a dead squirrel and dog shit on the slide, and my dad's like, I've never ever had this, so it's not me. And they're like, yeah, we know. We called the cops on her.
I just gotta laugh at the fact that this petty bitch.
Yeah, and obviously she denied
petty
it.
Bitch,
My dad.
this petty bitch who argues about, you know, health issues, what have you, with coronavirus, is then gonna try to spread even worse diseases and shit with a dead squirrel.
Carcass of a squirrel. My dad was like, there had its guts lying out too, like it got ran over by a car or something.
You know, the bitch probably went and ran over the squirrel on purpose just to
She
throw it
had.
over.
Wait, I think I just have to hold this. But yeah, like that's what happened. What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to hit it with the hammer? But yeah, that's what happened. And so they just called the cops on her, and obviously she denied it. Of course she's gonna deny it. Why would she not? Because there's no evidence, right? But it's like circumstantial evidence of where the squirrel and the dog shit was on the slide. Even if the kids, because there's 3 houses right next door, even if the kids wanted to, they'd have to like throw the dog shit across the entire slide, like over this like 20-foot tall water slide that's fully inflated with air, as well as the squirrel. They'd have to throw it over 20 feet high, and then 20 feet long. And I'm like, yeah, a kid could do that, but they're not gonna fucking do that, because they're probably gonna want to write it the next day, because they're neighbors and they're gonna see it. And the other house was an old couple who were really nice and caring and wouldn't do that either. And so it's like, lady, you were the only one complaining. You were complaining before the party even happened, and you have dogs. And it's like, sure, you didn't do it, but they called the cops on her, and that happened, and it was great. She denied it. Apparently the cops told her to pick it up, and when my dad was cleaning it, asked my dad, hey, can you pick it up? And he's like, I'm cleaning it, might as well, because you're a little bitch. So my dad cleaned up the dead squirrel and the dog shit on the water slide.
That's so dumb.
Yeah. But like, I saw where the water slide was. I compared it to the positions of the neighbors' houses. The corner neighbors' houses couldn't throw it because there's a giant tree in front of both those houses, so they couldn't throw it past it. The 2 neighbors' houses one with the kids couldn't do it because it was too far, and the old couple wouldn't do that because they were really nice and caring. It would have to be this Karen motherfucker.
Karen?
Do you not see that like on
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Oh look, it's a member of the Kokiri. Remember the small kids in Ocarina of Time?
Yeah, the small
Yeah?
shit kids.
Yeah, the small shit kids. He's one of them. You might be
Oh,
wondering,
man.
oh, where's the Rito? Where's the Kokiri? Well, they're dead.
It's all
Hey,
good.
look, we've seen that instrument before. That was a little buddy we had to save.
Yeah. What's his name? Makar?
Makar. Makar stole Makar. But yeah, that's the story of what happened with this bitch. And I'm like, I saw what she looked like because we were picking up the slide. And I looked
you're
at
just
her.
like, man,
She
what a
looks like
Karen.
one of those Karens, right? You know, like one of those people who like, let me talk to your manager kind of people, right?
God,
She looked like
fucking
one of
Karen.
those people. And that's that's what happened. And I'm like, are you fucking shitting me, dude? Seriously? Why would you? So my dad had to pick up he picked up the squirrel like you would pick up dog shit. You would take it in a plastic bag, and then you put it in a plastic bag, and then you wrapped it in another plastic bag, and he gave it back to the fucking Karen bitch because he's like, you're supposed to pick it up, because I can almost guarantee you, the cops told you to pick it up when they came to your house, because the family that rented from us called the cops and told it it's probably her because our other neighbors are really nice and caring.
And not a Karen.
Yeah, and not someone who was complaining already. It's like, oh, why would I? And here's the thing: when they called the cops on her, she said, oh, why would I do that? I have no problem with the party. They could do it. It's fine, whatever. And we're like, bitch, you were complaining just last night. It's this morning. It's not even been 24 hours yet. You went to sleep and you could have done this. You probably went to sleep. Before you went to sleep, you probably did this.
Yeah.
Like you were like, oh, is everyone in their house asleep? Yeah, okay, cool. I'm like, what the like, honestly. It's yeah, so my dad
How
just had
old would you say this bitch was?
This bitch, she looked middle-aged.
Like 36-ish?
Yeah, I'd say 36-ish. She could be
God.
like younger than that. She could be slightly older than that. I'd say around 35. Like, right, slightly older, slightly younger, around that age.
I know 2-year-olds with more fucking maturity than that bitch.
Yeah. And yeah, it's a good thing my dad told them, this girl's already complaining about your party despite, you know, because they were able to call the cops on her. But yeah, that happened, and I'm like, man, fuck people sometimes. Oh, I have to do it up there. And that's just a thing that happened. So that's hilarious.
God, I love dumb people.
Oh, you want to hear something even dumber? So
Oh yeah, you know me and my dumb...
this is a story that happened a long time ago, like a long time ago. Like to explain how long ago this was, before probably high school, and probably before high school, probably when I was in middle school. We passed by. The reason I remember the story is because we passed by the park where this happened. We went to a park. It's in a shitty neighborhood. So the park had a bunch of bottle caps, like beer bottle caps, inside the dirt. So because when we set up a bounce house, you have to make sure the grass is fine and whatnot, so you don't break the fucking bounce house and tear a hole in it. We went past this neighborhood. And we did it in this park, in this neighborhood, and it's a very bad park. So we drove past it today, and I think it was hilarious. Because upon driving past it, my dad's like, oh, do you remember when this happened? And I'm like, oh, yeah, I remember. So the story is, when we went to go set up this shitty park, the stepdad was paying for the bounce houses in the party for the stepson, right? And the actual father came up, and he's like, oh, you're trying to one-up me and show that you're better than me, and all this blah, blah, blah bullshit. I forgot which one it was. And it's up, down, right, left, right. Okay. And he's like, oh, you're trying to make me look bad and be terrible for doing this all for my kid for his party. And the guy's like, no, I'm just want the kid to have a happy birthday party. It's like, what the hell are you talking about? And he's like, you're trying to make me look pathetic and stupid in front of my own kid, you know, like trying to look for a fight. And he's like, well, I would like to see how you would like it if I were to go home and bring an M16 and shoot you. And he's like, you know, threatening him with gun violence. And me, my dad, and my brother were setting up the bounce house, and we're like, okay, what the fuck's happening? And the guy leaves, and as soon as he said, well, how would you like it if I went and go and bought a gun and shot you with it? Like 3 people, you could see them. Like if you were watching this, you could see them like take out their phones and quickly dial 911.
That's hilarious.
And they're like, he showed up and he literally threatened to shoot me with a gun because I'm celebrating his kid's birthday by buying him a bounce house at a park for renting it, right? And it's like, my dad was like, let's just finish this bounce house and get the fuck out of here because we're not gonna stay long enough to see if he comes back.
Yeah.
They call the cops on him and they're like, oh, do you know where he is now? They're like, we don't know where he went, but we know where he lives because it's the ex-husband of the mom of the child, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they were like, he lives here. He lives at this apartment at the top floor, and it's right there. And they called the cops on him. He's like, you don't fucking threaten people with a gun in a public place, especially when you're being antagonistic.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happened a long time ago. I remember that. we passed by that park today, and I'm like, wow, that's terrible. Also, look at where Makar sits.
On top of the fucking...
He's great. Look at him! Look at him! He's great! I love this guy! He's my favorite character in this game.
Fuck off.
He's great! I love this guy. Let's go, Makar! And so, yeah, that's what happened. And I'm like, I remember seeing that, and I'm like, yeah, dude, that shit fucking happens. And I'm like, wow. Yeah. Like, it's one thing to, like, joke about shooting someone, but if you're, like, friends with them and you're being, like, amicable. This guy was straight up being antagonistic and, like, lashing out and shit, so, like, when he says that, you're like, oh, he's actually threatening me. Right? Like, if I were to, like, you know, threaten to shoot you, Caleb, you'd be like, yeah, he's just fucking joking with me because he's an idiot.
Well, there's a difference between you saying, oh, I'm gonna shoot you, and how would you like it if I brought over an M16 and shot you up?
Yeah.
There's a...
Like, here's the thing, even if I were to say that to you, you wouldn't care because you know me and you know I'm a friend of yours and you're like, oh, he wouldn't even fucking waste the money to buy that shit. He's that fucking lazy. You're like, oh, there's no way he would do it anyways, right? He's like, because here's the thing, like, you could do it in, like, a joking manner with close friends because they know that you're like, oh, he's just joking, he doesn't really mean it. But, like, if you're clearly being antagonistic and hateful and, like, you know...
The difference in the specifics, you would never go into the specifics of what kind of gun
you wouldn't go into specifics. Like, unless you were, like, doing, like, it also has to determine, like, in the mood. But, like, it doesn't help. This was also way before the Columbine shootings. Right? Like, all the school shootings that happened in a single year.
Yeah.
This is before that, too. So this happened way before then. So, like, even back... Ah, god damn it. I didn't realize that there was a treasure thing we could have gotten over there. Look at him! Jiggles! As was the case with Medley, I have no doubt the Makar too must have some special role to play in these events. Discovering that role is your duty.
Yeah, piece of shit.
Well, I love this guy! Dude, did you know that one of the DLC, items in, Breath of the Wild is his mask?
Yeah, I did.
I think that's so fucking cool. Like, because you have the Koroks in that game. Oh, wait.
I'm sitting there, I'm like, how are you gonna get another 3 things on here?
Yeah. Yeah, but I really think that's good that they did that in Breath of the Wild, where they make it so that his DLC... God damn it. Look at it! Look at his model! Look at his model! Look at him! I love this guy! I love him so much! He was my favorite character when I first played the game.
I mean, to be fair, there's like barely any characters in this game, so I'm not surprised.
Yeah, not a lot of like long-standing, reoccurring characters.
Like there's what? The
Tetra,
boat people,
there's Errol, there's Makar, there's Medley.
and that's it. Oh, and I guess the King of Red Lions.
King of Red Lions. I guess Valoo, the Red Dragon, almost a little bit.
Except for you don't understand him at all, so
Yeah.
no, not really.
Yeah. He shows up like twice. We're not counting Ganon.
Like you could argue he's a mascot character, but
Yeah. Yeah. There's
fuck the symbol.
there's actually the mailman. At the beginning of the game, you can talk to the Ruto mailman, and then you can talk to him again in the at Dragon Roost Island. But then he stops showing up. I think he shows up to save you from Ganon when we burn Ganon's building.
He does.
Hello, buddy. Let's go! Look at him! I love this guy.
Ah, yes.
So, I think this dungeon utilizes the iron boots a lot.
Mm-hmm. And they're dumb.
Yeah! Also, you have to use the Korok Leaf because... him. Look at him. I love this guy. Oh, I forgot. So there's a lot of grass here, and I think they all give you, yeah, they all give you mana restores. What the fuck is the command melody? Left, middle, right, middle.
You're gonna have to start taking screenshots of these or something.
What, of Makar?
No, of the...
Because he looks like he's sucking my dick.
I'm gonna need you to stop.
So, Makar can fly just like Medley. Yeah, look at him! Look at him go! Oh shit, he's gonna die! So, he has a unique ability of planting seeds from the great Deku tree that grow immediately. Yeah.
And also take the shit out of attacks for him.
Yeah. So just go up to the little dirt piles and he plays, he puts down trees. Look at him go! Look at him go! Fuck you! I didn't press A! I didn't press A! I thought you had to hold it. I forgot. It's been a while. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, I love this guy.
So, I'm now realizing I might not have even gotten this far in the dungeon.
Dude, this is the beginning of the dungeon! You were complaining that it was the shittiest dungeon ever, and you're like, oh wait, I didn't even get to the first room of the dungeon.
No, I got to the first room, but I don't think I ever got past this room. I don't think I understood how to get past that, that tornado.
Ow. I'm upset, he kept jumping everywhere.
So, yeah.
But,
Points for dumb child me.
so that means you don't know this dungeon.
Yep. That or it took me like an hour to figure this out, and then I
you were
eventually got
stuck on
through
this
it.
intro part for a bloody hour, yeah.
So,
I just need a bomb.
because I sure don't remember this shit.
Drop.
No, I was further.
What?
Well, I remember bits that were further. Never mind.
Yeah. Maybe you didn't do this treasure. Yeah! Oh, fuck yeah, that's super good. I think in the remake, you can equip 4 items at a time.
Yeah. Which is nice.
Yeah, that's nice. Just being able to equip more items at a time in, like, Zelda games is really good, because I think almost all of them are, like, 3.
Yeah.
I don't think we even need the, yeah, this place doesn't need the double magic, but obviously you want to have it, because double magic is really good. Also, we didn't mention it, we got the cool new spin attack.
Yeah.
It's just a hurricane
used
spin, you just get to spin for, like, an hour. It uses up magic, so it's very cool, because I don't think anything can block it. Sit over there, Makar.
Yeah, I definitely gotten past like this point.
Ah, fuck.
Yep, I remember these gates.
Yeah. L targeting is good. I wish it was a toggle rather than a hold. I also wish there was a way to switch targets. You know, like you can like press like the Z button or something. Well, not obviously not the Z button because that's linked to something. But you could like press another button to like target a different enemy.
Or like in most games where once they're
Yeah.
locked on, you can
Yeah.
just, use the C stick to actually, change targets. Like
Yeah.
most games.
That'd be nice.